Hi there guys, welcome back to another quick update on the Red Sea Reefer 425XL Deluxe. I thought I'd best do a quick update just because we've started to move ahead again quite quickly with the tank and the system. We've also been really busy with work as well, so I thought I'd best get a quick one in now, just before we progress further any further forward and get too far enough to do a really long update. I quite like these quick 10 to 15 minute ones. As we spoke about in the last update, we were starting the cycle, and we're now on day 13 of the cycle, so we're around halfway through, coming up towards the last quarter of the cycle. So I thought I'd give you a quick update on how we're doing that and the products that we're using to do that. So if we just go in and I'll show you. So there we go. Now I decided to use the Red Sea Reef Mature kit to cycle this tank, and one box of that treats 250 litres of water. Obviously this is a 425 litre system, so we needed to get 2 packs. Well, it's not the cheapest option in the world, but it's a really decent kit for cycling tanks. And in one of those packs you get NO3 PO4X NOPOX, bottle of Coralline Grow, a bottle of Nitrobac, a bottle of Bacto Starts, and a pipette. To be honest with you, I don't really like them pipettes. I don't think they're that accurate, so I'll just use one of these that I got with one of the Cellular test kits, that I just kept when the kit ran out. They're a lot more accurate. You also get obviously a little booklet on what to do each day. I actually really like this kit because let's just go into it and I'll just quickly show you. It actually tells you day by day exactly what you should be doing, what you should be testing for, what your parameters will probably be roughly, and how to go about the cycle. It also tells you when to put cleanup crew in, and it tells you when to add fish, your first fish. It's been going really well. I think because I was running the tank before I started the cycle, I was probably running the tank for 2 or 3 weeks before I started the cycle. It actually really helped the cycle take hold when it started running, because very early on I had 0 ammonia and 0 nitrite. Nitrate was around the 20 mark and go up to the 25 mark, but yeah, ammonia and nitrite were both at 0. Had a little bit of an issue with the nitrate at one stage recently with the cycle. That according to the booklet, it should have been around 10 ppm on the nitrate, and I was getting 40. Now that's great. I mean, considering there's nothing in the tank, it's like, where is that coming from? Anyway, I'll quickly show you. As you can see, I've got the Curve 7 skimmer, and to be honest, that's one that's really broken in now, and that's working like a dream. What I didn't realise, if I just show you, the bung on the end of the hose, the hose was a little bit too loose for the bung, and the bung had come out of the end of the hose, and it was just literally leaking all the crap that it was skimming out straight back into the tank. And I didn't realise that, obviously, had no idea. And I'm pretty sure that's why we got a high spike of nitrate. Now, if you can see there, I've literally just zip tied that back onto the end, and since I've done that, that's nice and sturdy now. It's not moving. So yeah, so that was a little bit annoying, but at least the skimmer's broken, so that's good. I've also added some cleanup crew to the tank. My LFS didn't have a lot in at the time, so I just put a few of these in. And in there's 2 small turbo snails that I'm hoping will be okay with my rasses. They tend to be a lot better with the bigger turbo snails. They don't bother them, but the smaller ones in the past, they did hammer them, so I'm hoping they're of a size that they won't get hammered. And then these, I mean, my LFS was calling them ninja snails. Apparently they're like spiny Australia snails. So there's 7 of them, and there's 2 turbo snails going in. I'm picking up some Mexican turbos hopefully this week to go in, but I think there's some crazy rule of thumb where you've got to have so many crabs and snails per litre of water, and it works out ridiculous where your tank would literally be crawling with the things if you used it. I'm one of these people that I especially during the cycle, I add a small amount of cleanup crew. I don't add loads of cleanup crew, and that's just because there's nothing in there for them to eat. Obviously, it's cycling. There's nothing really in there. So all that's going to happen, in my opinion, is they're going to die, and they're going to eat each other, and then you're going to have stuff rotting in there, and next thing you know, you're going to have spikes of ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. So there's no point in that whatsoever. So I just add cleanup crew slowly but surely. As I add more fish, I'll probably add more cleanup crew, or as needed, I'll just add it. I don't like dumping in loads and hoping for the best. But there will be a few turbo snails going in this week, but so far so good. I'm not really getting any algae. I had a few diatoms pop up on the sand. I don't know if you can see, just around the back. But other than that, it's fairly clear. It's going really well. So yeah, so there's another one of them snails there. I've never had them before, so we'll see how we get on. They've been going really well. Today I'm thinking about also getting another roll for the Clarity. To be honest, that's lasted just over 2 weeks so far, so I think that's going to last about 2.5 weeks maximum to 3 weeks. Now that's obviously that's going to get ridiculous on pricing, so I think what I might end up doing is raising it up slightly onto the top level of the bracket, and I'm hoping that will make the roll last a little bit longer. Obviously I don't want to put any detriment to the water quality, because the water quality is bang on having that running, but obviously at £13 a roll, if you're going through one of them every 3 weeks, that's going to work out pretty expensive compared to filter floss. So, but we'll see. Obviously this is one big test, so we'll see how we get on with that. Castle H80, let's just turn it on for you. As you can see, I've put a small ball of Cheeto in the bottom, just to see how we get on really. Obviously there's nothing really in the tank at the moment, so I'm not expecting it to grow massively or anything like that, but we shall see. Like I said, I'm just running it at the moment. Let's just turn that off. And then obviously you'll have noticed that we've also decided to change the name of the channel. Simple reason for that is we've had quite a few interests and questions and things about the channel and about the tank and the setup, and we thought, you know what, we work in design, print and marketing and media. That's what we do for a living, so let's use the knowledge that we kind of give to our clients and stuff about media and marketing and stuff, and let's try and add some of that into the videos that we're doing, and let's try and make it a little bit more professional and give people a little bit more content and a better channel. So we decided on UK Reefer, just because it's easy to remember. We obviously live in the UK and we're reefing, so UK Reefer, I thought that was quite good. Obviously if you're all over the world, obviously subscribe and ask as many questions as you like. It's not just for people in the UK, it's just to make people have something that's a little bit easier to remember. So that's why we decided to rename the name of the channel, just to make things a bit easier for people. We are aiming to do one video a week if possible, at least one video a fortnight on this tank and this setup. We'll be doing, fingers crossed, the next couple of days we'll be doing another video, because we'll be adding a couple of new additions to the tank, because we're getting to that stage of the cycle now. So there'll be more cleanup crew going in, there'll be a couple of fish going in, and we're hopefully deciding on what method we're going to use for this tank. Obviously we're either going to go Red Sea or we're going to go Triton. Obviously we've had so much success with the Red Sea 170. It's going to be difficult to pull away from the Red Sea products just because they've been so good. But at the same time, it would be interesting to see what Triton has to offer. So let's see. We'll make a decision in the next couple of days, and I'll obviously build that into the next video so you can see what we're doing, along with how to acclimate the cleanup crew and the fish, and how to also implement the new system that we're running, whether that be Red Sea or Triton, we'll see. That's probably it for now, guys. Like I said, subscribe if you can, or like the videos, or ask any questions. It's not a problem. We'll get back to you as quickly as we can. Hopefully you like the new name, UK Reefer. We've got the domain name, so we will produce a small website for the system. And the idea is just to create like a community for people, so we can all share knowledge. Obviously, I've had people giving me advice on this tank about the UV and things like that. So I can't remember your name, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. Obviously, post as much advice and comments or questions as you like, and we'll just try and build this tank together. And let's see what we can create over the next 3, 4, 5 years that the tank's going to be here. So thanks again, guys. Subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Bye.